Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So y'all, I literally just recorded this video, but I didn't really like the setting, so I'm re-recording it. And the first video was so freaking juicy, so I hope I remember everything, like all the tea that I was talking about in that first video. But if I do forget anything, then I'll let y'all know in the comments down below. If you are new to this channel, then thank you for being here. Hit the subscribe button because honey, you ain't gonna be able to get enough. If you've been subscribed to my channel, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again. In today's video, y'all, okay, so check it out, right? So I told myself I wasn't gonna do this video, but I feel like I wouldn't be setting you guys up for success if I didn't. So right now I need you to just thumbs this video up because this video is what they don't tell you. Okay, so you are maybe in training right now and you are graduating in like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, however long your training is with the airline that you're training with. You'll be graduating soon, or maybe you just graduated and you have a trip coming up, or your first assignment is reserved. All right, so the very first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure, if you are based in a city that has multiple airports, you guys, please make sure that you show up to the right airport. I will never forget, my homegirl showed up to JFK and she was supposed to be at LaGuardia. It's just one of those things, you're new, you're excited, you don't really realize it, but I'm just gonna tell you, make sure you double check that schedule that says this airport, this time. And speaking of time, if your report is, let's say, 7 a.m., make sure your behind is at that airport by 5:30, 5:45. As a new flight attendant, you have to get acclimated with the airport. Or maybe you've worked in that airport before, have experience there, but give yourself time for traffic, life, and just to feel like at ease. Because like you're new, you're kind of checking out everything, maybe you're hungry, I don't know, maybe you're gonna run in your pantyhose and you need to stop off in the store in the airport and get another pair. Maybe you just want to sit and breathe and meditate before you go and brief with your crew. Whoa, brief with your crew? Yeah, you learned about that in training. Well, now it's time for the real deal flight attendant. I wish they told me uphill. So depending on the airline that you are training with or working for, you will either meet in your crew lounge for that particular base, or you may meet at the aircraft. Either way, you guys, you want to make sure that you are on time. If you're early, you're on time. If you're late, don't bother coming. Actually, you need to still show up, but you get my point, right? All right, so I learned that in ROTC and I will never forget that. And I ain't gonna front, because sometimes I'm running late, but I still make it on time. Yeah, feel me? But don't do that. You wanna be there real early, okay? All right, so at that point, you're gonna meet your crew. And as a new hire who just left training, who was so happy to get their wings, and your family and your friends are so excited for you, you are expecting like a clap, pat on the back. Yes, oh my God, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to the line, welcome to the family. Well, you guys, sometimes these flight attendants are having a day. So don't let anything or anyone get you down or take away your happiness if they don't lovingly welcome you in. I will never forget my first trip. They were all super senior and I had a reserve assignment. It was San Francisco, and I just expected, like, I don't know, I expected to be more welcomed, you know, because in training it's so loving and like, you know, I don't know, I just was like, really? So that's how we doing it here? Okay. And I had the best time with my passengers. I'll never forget, I have a picture of my face when I got to my layover, and my face was kind of like, y'all, I had spilled orange juice in my shoe, and one of the legs was to Vegas, so they were turned up. I made hella drinks, but I had bartended in the past, so like I was cool with that. And you know, I just talked to people. I made small talk with the passengers, and it was okay. And just know that it's also okay to make small talk with your passengers. Granted, don't spend 20 minutes because you are doing a service, but it's okay to make those connections because you are there for customer service. And like, you may like someone's earrings or their necklace or their watch or their bracelet, and you might be like, oh my God, like, girl, I love your earrings. Where did you get those, right? You might want to be, you know, maybe you don't want to be like, girl, but you know, like, I love your earrings so much. Where did you get those? You know, it's okay to have that small talk with your passengers. Passengers remember you. They appreciate when you acknowledge them. Or I mean, who doesn't love compliments? Let's really talk about it. Like, we all love compliments, okay? Like, yes, I'm looking at you right now. Yes, you girl. Yes, you boy. You is fine like wine. That felt good, right? I'm telling you, you fine like wine. Like, that felt good. Okay, so it's okay to talk to your passengers and make those connections because you never know. You may see them again. They may fly that route frequently, and if that's a layover that you end up loving, then you'll see them again, and you build that, you know, rapport, that relationship. I just actually got back from LA yesterday, and I had a gentleman. I worked in Business Elite, and I had a gentleman who I had on my last LA flight. I was in LA like what, 3 weeks ago or a month ago. And literally, he was so happy to see me. He started smiling. He was like, Tika. And he's like, it's so nice to see you again. And I was like, so nice to see you again. Welcome back. And then, you know, the last time he was with his wife and his kids. So I like asked how the kids were doing. Because they, you know, I always, when I'm serving, I stoop down to kids' levels. And I'll ask them what they want. I never want to talk over a child and make them feel smaller than they are. So I'll stoop down, eye to eye, say what do they want. So he was just telling me that the kids, they couldn't stop talking about the Barbie on the plane. That's what they call me, the Barbie on the plane. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. You know, tell the family I said hi. Even though I don't know them, I built that relationship with 2 5-hour flights. So within 10 hours, it's like, see, it's the real MVP, you know? But so do that. And I'm sure they talk to you in training about customer service, so make sure to utilize those skills. Like, it is okay. All right, so the other thing is that you may have chosen a base that you live at, and if so, that's lucky for you because you're going to be coming from home. But if you have not, make sure to get yourself a hotel room if you have nowhere to stay. Don't be sleeping in the airport, y'all. Don't do it to yourself. Get together with some of your classmates. You guys all pitch on a hotel room until you guys can find a crash pad or rent an apartment or whatever it is that you plan to do. But don't go sleeping in the airport because you're just, there's nothing like sleeping in a bed. I don't care if it's 3 or 4 of y'all. Yes, y'all can sleep vertical. And well, you can sleep vertical or horizontal, however y'all want to sleep, but you're in a bed. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. Like, we all out here, when we first start, we're out here and we making ends meet and we're making it do what it gotta do just so that we can get ourselves, you know, on solid ground. So don't be too good for that. But don't sleep in the airport because just don't do it. I can see, like, if you're commuting somewhere and then you don't get on the flight and you're like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm just gonna sleep here for a couple of hours while I wait for the next flight. Okay, but don't be sleeping up in the crew lounges and stuff like that. Just no, don't be that type of person. Have standards for yourself because that's not cute. What else can I say? Oh, okay, back to your crew. All right, so I'm sure in whatever job you came from, or maybe you're coming straight from college, whatever it is, you have encountered nosy people, okay? People are nosy everywhere. Nosy people are living next door to you. They are in your workplace. They are just out and about in the world. So I have found, I feel like flight attendants are very, very nosy, and sometimes you will fly with people who damn near interrogate you, and you do not have to be interrogated. So if they start asking you, what did you do before this? Are you single? Or how long you been married? Where do you live? Do you plan to be here for a long time? I'm sorry, but you are just coming on the line. If you want to have any small talk, baby, ask them, what are the 3 things that you can tell me to be a successful flight attendant. Ask them things about the job, ways that you can do better, right? Not do better, but like ways that you can learn. Tell them, show me your trick. What do you do with this? What do you do with it? Ask questions job related. Don't feel the need to give people all your business, because I don't know who sent them. I don't know what they do with it, but people are nosy. Like for me, I just have way too much going on to be all up in somebody's business. If you have questions for me, then okay, like, you know, job related, but don't be sitting there asking me everything under the sun, because honey, all you're gonna get is the shade, okay? You wanna know what's under the sun? I'm giving you the shade. I'm just being real with you guys, and I'm sure this isn't all workplaces, but what you learn in training, trust that you were set up for success. Don't let anyone take that from you, because, and that's from compliance, right? Like you were compliant in training, you know, because they weren't letting those hairs be crazy, or you be out of compliance with certain things that you guys had to wear for whatever airline you train with. Don't get on the line and lose that. Have that standard for yourself, for the brand, the company that you're working for, and just grow. Have the best time ever, but don't let nothing or no one stop you from growing as a flight attendant and just glowing and being happy and joyful and just so grateful and appreciative that you've earned your wings. You will fly with some busy people. You will be like, really? Like, does it have to be a bad day? I mean, you just woke up this morning. Like, is that not enough? I mean, like, you will. You definitely will. And I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Throughout the duration of your flight, when in doubt, grab some gloves, grab a trash bag, and honey, you better Shantae, pick up trash. If someone is getting on your nerves and you just need to get away, pick up trash. That is the key to getting away. Like, oh, I'm gonna go pick up some trash. Okay, like I'm gonna be over here picking up the trash. And you'll have some awesome crews. You'll have some great people that will welcome you in and say, if you have any questions, here's my number. Utilize that, but don't feel like you need to depend on that. Don't beat yourself up if you make a mistake. Always take your time before arming your doors. You, whatever company you train with, there are certain procedures that they put into place and things that they told you to do before you arm your door. Make sure that you do that. Take your time, don't speed. You know, you want to be very safe on your layovers. You don't want to go checking in saying, oh, I'm at the Hilton on Lala Road. You know, you don't want to do that. You want to protect yourself and your crew. You want to make sure that you know your company's social media policy. Make sure that you are not breaching anything, breaking any rules. You know, when in doubt, ask questions. Ask someone, like, I would say, like, above you that can answer that question for you. You know what I mean? And just have the best time. Like, travel the world, do those layovers. Don't knock it till you go there, because like I told y'all, Bozeman, Montana is the joint, okay? And I remember before I was like, Bozeman, Montana, but when I went to that Walmart, honey, the makeup, I was like, yeah, they had everything. And my crew member and I, like, we both were into makeup, so we spent enough, but we had the best time ever. Then we had like hot cocoa and sat by the fire and stuff. Sorry guys, I'm looking outside because it's raining. So like little raindrops are dripping off the trees. It's so pretty. But let me see, is there anything else I can think of? I'm sure there is. So we talked about you guys staying in compliance. We talked about being on time. We talked about showing up at the right airport. We talked about not sharing your business because you don't have to and it's your business. And if they want to know, then something's wrong with them because who sent you? Oh, I talked about this before. I'm gonna say it again, but y'all are probably not gonna listen. when you get on the line, the airline that you're gonna be working for, you have a schedule, right? Or maybe you're on reserve or something like that, or maybe you got some days where you can just go pick up stuff and whatever. Brace yourself, because your body has to get adjusted, y'all, and you don't want to tire yourself out, and now you can't drop it and get rid of it. So be careful with that. But I pray that this video has helped at least one person. If you take away nothing from this video, actually you better take away something from this video. I want you to take away to remain confident. Remain confident in everything that you've learned. Remain confident in who you are as a person, and just know that you might not get it right on the first try with, I don't know, setting up a cart or something crazy like that. But with everything in life, repetition. That's how we learn. That's how kids learn. That's how babies learn how to crawl, how to walk. All of those things, it's all through repetition. So that's where you are. You're starting back in that, like, I'm not saying you're a baby, but you're starting back in that young phase, right? Where you're new to something, and it's gonna come to you. It's gonna come to you, and then you're gonna be slaying. You're gonna be doing service with some slay. Yeah! So guys, so I really hope that this video has helped someone. If it has, I need you to give this video a thumbs up right now. Comment down below and tell me what you found helpful. And if there are things that I left out that you think would be great for people who are going to be graduating soon, comment those down below, because that's what we do here. We help each other to be the best people that we can be, because that's all we can be, right? Because ain't no slacking over here. We get it done. So until we see each other again, make sure you continue to stay beautiful from the inside to the out. Honey, let your light shine. I want to get this heart right one day. My friend the other day, my friend Rodney, he did a heart, and like literally his eyes were like the perfect shape in the heart. And I was like, oh my God, do that again. Like that heart was like bomb. So, but anyway, make sure you continue to stay beautiful, y'all. From the inside to the out, let your light shine. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.